Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The webinar starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is IMAHRKMI.
Good evening, everyone, and a heartfelt welcome to all of you joining us today. We are delighted to have you here for an engaging and insightful session focused on an important and transformative topic: strategic mastery of the intelligent mind, the architecture of presence. Today's workshop has been thoughtfully designed for individuals who aspire to strengthen their mindset, maximize capabilities, and better understand the psychological foundations of personal growth. Today's session is not merely about gaining information, but about exploring practical, science-based approaches that can help us better understand ourselves, reshape our habits, and move towards meaningful personal development. I am Zara, a psychotherapist, psychoanalyst, and behavioral specialist at IMAHRKMI, and I am honored to be serving as your host today. I also have my co-host Aiza here in case there's a network issue on my end. She will keep the webinar running smoothly. I would like to acknowledge that today's workshop was organized through the collaborative efforts of IMAHRKMI and Bani consultants. IMAHRKMI is a US-based organization headquartered in New York, dedicated to advancing mental health awareness, psychological well-being, and professional training opportunities. If you're interested in learning more about our programs and upcoming opportunities, they are available on our official website. In addition, we offer online consultation services internationally through a highly qualified team of healthcare professionals committed to excellence in healthcare and education. Bani Consultants is operating across the UAE, Pakistan, and South Africa while actively contributing to initiatives involving NGOs, educational institutes, and mental health organizations with a focus on promoting well-being and professional growth. We deeply value this partnership and look forward to many meaningful collaborations ahead. It is now my privilege and pleasure to introduce the distinguished speaker for today's webinar. We're truly honored to be joined by Dr. Sana Rabbani, an accomplished and internationally recognized professional in the field of psychology and behavioral sciences. Dr. Sana Rabbani holds a PhD in psychology from France, an MSc in clinical psychology from the United States, and an MSc in counseling psychology from Cyprus. With professional experience spanning across multiple countries, she is currently based between Australia and the UAE, bringing with her a rich global perspective and extensive experience in understanding human behavior, emotional well-being, and psychological development. On behalf of the entire team, I would like to sincerely thank you, Dr. Sana, for taking time out from your demanding schedule to be with us here today and to share your valuable expertise. To
You're
maintain a
welcome.
smooth and respectful learning environment, we kindly request everyone to keep their microphones muted unless invited to speak and refrain from sharing your screen or promoting your services so that we can all stay focused on the topic at hand. Without further delay, it is an honor to ask Sana Rabbani to please take over.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody from around the world, whosoever has joined us. Thank you so much, Zara, for introducing me with such a kind words. Thank you so much. We would like to, it's 8 minutes already passed, so I think we should, without any delay, start this webinar. Just to give you some idea that most of my clinical side of my work has been already been introduced, but I mainly focused on the behavioral management. And that's what anyone who has attended my earlier webinars from this platform, from any other platform, you must have noticed that I focused a lot on the behavior management, and I don't say one formula is applied on everybody. I take individual cases, I consult at different platforms because of the same reason that I work. I did my psychological studies mainly to understand the behaviors and how we can actually all address. So my today's session and my webinar is also based on the same thing, that I want all of us to focus on how the presence of mind can actually create a big difference in our life, and what on daily basis the challenges we are facing and how can we actually cope up with them. Only the part of being aware that how things should work, that's gonna bring us so much value to our daily life, that you will, if you actually practice this and you will be very conscious about it from your mind, you will see that a lot of your problems have been resolved, So that's one of the little effort I have done with today's 1 hour's webinar. And if you all are here and if you all are comfortable in speaking me with English, you guys can give me a thumbs up. I will start off with that, and I'll just see that how many words I'm getting. As a majority of them, then I will definitely do it. Okay, thank you so much, all of you. Well, I can see some of the people are raising their hands as well. So what are we going to do, since we have some people joining us not only around the world, so not only within Pakistan or any other language speaking countries. So I think it's a more like a well-mannered, structured, if you just speak to the international language, what we all speak, which is English. Let's start with that. I'm sorry, I think I should have not asked this question in the beginning. But anyways, every mistake, I also do that. And I'm also a human being. So what we can do, I'm gonna take your questions. It's not like that I'm gonna let you go without taking a question. So I'm gonna run through my little presentation. I try my best to make it as little as I can to make you understand the concept. I'll take the questions later. So any of your questions coming along, then you can write it down right when we are running the session in the message box, or you want to speak and unmute yourself. What we can do is when I'm done with my presentation, I'm going to actually speak. So we will do it. If all are okay, if all is good, can I also have a thumbs down sign rather than you give me a thumbs up sign? I would like the thumbs down sign if all understood. Wonderful. That just keep you guys confused, and I just wanted to make sure that you guys are listening to me or not. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much. So without any further ado, let's start this. Let me share my screen. Can everyone actually see my screen? Okay, wonderful. What I'm going to do while I'm presenting, is it okay if I put my... Okay, let me just bring my... Because I'm using multiple monitors here, so let me just bring this on this screen and take you guys onto the different screen. Okay. Okay. So let's start. So today's I'm not gonna be Can you send the slides to the group also? We will do that. Our team, IMAHRKMI, we will definitely do that. I hope so we do it because if- I think Marwa can actually confirm this, but I'll take up this question at the end. Let me just write it down that you guys need these slides as well. We can share it. From my view, I need to consult with my team. Can we share the slides as well? So I can ask with the team and do it. Okay, so let's start this particular topic where I am talking about the architecture of the presence, as I already introduced you to the topic, why I think that presence of the mind, presence of in living in the present moment, why is it required? We are all going to talk about in the next 1 hour about the same topic. And this is my first slide, which is the topic is already there, which is architecture of the presence, strategic mastery of the intelligent mind. And I picked this up, if I do not know most of the people are aware of it or not. There is one therapy called cognitive mindfulness behavioral therapy, CMBT. This is something like that, which brings us that we need to take an action in the presence of today, in the current moment. So I'm going to walk through with you about what we do unintentionally, and if we accept and if we start working on this part of being present in the moment, how it can actually change our mind. Most of us mostly are doing it, but 47% of the time, this is research has happened, 47% of the time we are not in that moment. We are either we have a cognitive bias already with us in our mind. Oh, Bani is presenting this particular presentation. I know about this mindfulness thing. I have read about it. This is something. And while your mind is working through that, there must be something what I have said, which might be a little different. You must have, said. So that's what all we are going to focus in this particular presentation today. That's what I already talked about, the landmark studies, which has been done by many universities, and it has a common consensus that human attention is absent from daily nearly half of the time, as I just explained it to you, that we have a cognitive bias. We think that I have heard this, oh, my boss is coming, and he's just talking about the dinner at the end of this week, and I know about it, where to go. But he has said something while you are thinking, he has said something which you missed, and then it creates a cognitive load. You will see a lot of, I'll try my best to use less of medical terms in my speech, focus more on a layman's language, but cognitive load means that your one thought coming to the another, and since you miss something, you feel like I missed the whole scene, and then your mind is under stress. That causes automatic stress with that. So we are going to talk about that. So 47% of the time, which is half of the time, we're not in the moment. We are thinking about something else because we heard some familiar words from our past, we relate it, and we start going into our own rumination track. So this, other than we hear end to end, we start simulating stuff. I maybe said that you guys are coming for the dinner at the end of the week, and I want to make sure you guys are all ready for it. I do not mean when I said, let's say I'm a boss, and I said ready for it, and you know me, that I'm one of a very bossy kind of a woman, and I'm more like, oh, have you done this? Have you done? And a very minute level, details I'm doing it. But because of that previous experience, but the moment I say make sure you are ready, you have said, there you go. She started talking about it. Don't be late. Don't do this. Don't do that. But maybe I was saying something else. I was talking about make sure you are ready to have fun. But to have the fun, we just ignore that part because we have this cognitive bias from the previous experiences of ours. And you would notice that we repeat this a lot in our daily life. Sometimes our parents are talking to us. Sometimes our partners are talking to us. Sometimes we are in our friends circle and we're like, oh yeah, I know this guy has done this earlier. This is what he's going to say. He's never on time. We start putting these judgments on them as well. So for the intelligent mind, the entropy creates a persistent cognitive load. This is what I was talking about. Continuously you are declining. That's what you call entropy, right? And it leads to what? Neural hijack. Neural hijack means, I will explain it in the next slide, that your brain starts working into two areas. One is unaware brain, one is aware brain. The part where you are default mode networks, monkey mind, monkey see, monkey do kind of a thing. Okay, I know everybody's doing it. I just need to go with the flow, that kind of a mind. So what is it? Rumination on the past, which is what happened in the past. Worry about the future. She's going to say that in the future, in the about the dinner. And emotional reactivity, that I don't want to sit. She is just so nosy. I don't want to do this. And there is now a pattern is creating, a loop is creating, and that's what I want you to. This is called unaware brain. High activity in the amygdala, which is our flight, fight, and freeze mode. That's constantly on a lower level of alarm. It's just ping, 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 and this signals just keep coming because we have already perceived the whole. It's all automated. Just because you heard few things. The aware brain, on contrary, is what? It's a task positive network, intentionally and receptive awareness. This is what it is about. That I am here, I'm making an intention. Like, let's suppose in the morning you are waking up. You have an intention to go for your work. You have an intention to go to the university. You have an intention to maybe go and drop your kids or your wife or whatever, but you have intentions of something. The aware brain is, I'm listening. This is my boss who is saying something, and I know what she has said or she has done earlier, but I'm going to stay in the moment and I'm going to listen to her, what she has to say. Sometimes you're in lectures, maybe, as I said, some of the people who have already done that, I have seen many people leave the training in the middle of the sessions as well, just because what is it about? It's just wasting of time, and initially days of mine, I have also done that. So I'm not going to judge anyone, but that has happened. So, but when we are aware, we are in the moment, we have a what? Clarity, resilience, activation of the prefrontal cortex. And what is prefrontal cortex? For rational navigation. What is the another word we behavioral psychologists use for it? The another word what we use for it, for our prefrontal cortex, is CEO of the brain. What does CEO does? CEO takes executive decisions, isn't it? Executive decisions, CEO is responsible. So he's getting the information from finance, he's getting the information from the HR, from the technical department, from the IT department, from everywhere, and he's managing at the top of it to what needs to be done, setting the direction. So it's when you are into this limbo of, I'm there or I'm not there in the moment. The neural seesaw going on. So neuroscience, which is my favorite specialty, why my favorite area to talk about is as well, that mindfulness awareness strengthens the what? The C. And what? Slower this freeze, flight, internal alarm system, which keep saying, oh, don't do that, you're gonna fall. Oh, don't do that, you're gonna do this. Oh, don't do that, there is a threat. So that part becomes lower end. Some sort of a stress is very good, by the way. In your life, stress is good only if you take it to a certain level dosage. It's not about that all the time your amygdala is very high. Stress actually makes you being alert as well. But alert to the level that your executive functioning is still working. Not like that, you are some like, here is a feeling of panic, and that is something you are aware of it. I'm panicking. When I said there is a feeling of panic, when I made this comment, I mean, it is something outside of me. There is something I'm telling my brain, the feeling has been created. So when I'm practically, even if you say it by yourself, this word as well, I am feeling anxious. I'm feeling anxious. I'm not saying I'm so anxious. When I'm saying I'm so anxious, it means that I'm like visualizing myself. Now, when I'm saying I'm feeling anxious, many and step and static, we can anybody. There is a moment place. I see children, I here and I feel very happy. I feel light. And they are saying to them, that is a great feeling. Feeling has and there what happens is that there is a momentum, there is a feeling about it, and then there is that's called you. And this is
Dr. Sana, I'm
yes,
sorry to
yes,
interrupt you,
that's
but I think there's a network issue here on your end. We can't hear you properly.
that's strange. Do you mind if I put my um to be honest, I don't know what to do. Is this okay by right now?
It's functional. It's a bit laggy, but it's functional.
Okay. What I'll do, I'm gonna try to speak a little more slow, and I'm for with every slide, I'm gonna get you guys give me some if all I'm audible and everything is going smooth. Is that okay? Or is that okay with you?
I think that's best. Yes, I think that's
Thank
best.
you so much, sweetheart. Thank you for understanding it, because I have your video, your thumbs up, and everything on the different screen, and I'm here. So I'll go a little slow. So what I was talking about this particular slide, that we need to put our feelings, the awareness of our feelings should be there. We should not create that I am like that, feeling like that. I am feeling happy, which means there is a connection, there is a state of mind, and there's some external event has happened. Between them, the moment I say there is a feeling of it, which means there is some bridge we are creating. And this is basically the place when you would say some people would see a Mercedes, a car Mercedes, and they will feel very happy, or they will feel, yeah, it's a nice car. But some of them will say, no, it's an ugly car, and I don't like it. Maybe they have experienced something very different related to this brand. So this is all about the experiences which shape our perceptions about everything. I can see blue and I can be upset. You can see blue and you can feel, oh, it's a sigh of relief because it reminds you of big open, big cloud, clear sky or something like that. But for me, maybe I have a different exposure I had it. So what is it? It's a neural pivot, which can divert us into the negative part, which can divert us into the positive part as well. So it's all about us. For that, it is extremely important that we create a bridge of a feeling which has been created within us, so that seesaw we can balance it, because it is extremely common. As I said, 47% of the time we have this cognitive bias, because whatever we have experienced, we put that, we can portray that on the scene which we are witnessing right now in front of us. I'm quite sure all of you must have been aware of it, that our brain cannot differentiate between what is reality and what is uh, the fallacy, or just something make believe kind of a thing. Whatever we say, we listen to it. The brain actually is like, I don't know how many people heard about Aladdin lamp. There was a very old, story which was very, the lamp, genie is living in a lamp, and that's what it is like. So I always call my brain as a genie. So whatever I do, whatever I say, it just works like that. Are we all on track? Am I audible? Have you guys understood this concept of what neural bridge, how we should be addressing it? Thank you, Stephanie. So now, since we have addressed this one, now let's see, how do we go ahead? What are the problems every day we are facing? How current in the today's era, lot of us, especially the generation which is right now in the universities, who just came out from the universities, Gen Z, you can also say, the Gen Alpha is ahead of us, the one we are called millenniums, the next generations, they have externally so many stimuli around them. So it is very difficult unless or until they have a very consistent attention, stay in the moment, then they can work on this. Otherwise, you can see how many of you are sitting there are from the
Dr.
psychological.
Sana, we're losing you. Sorry.
Okay, that's all right. It's a good indication. Yes, Mustafa, I know. What I can do is fine. Will that be okay? I know it shouldn't be like that, but seems like I haven't done anything to be honest that I can.
I
What
think
do
it
you
was
guys reckon? What do you guys reckon?
I think it was just
Okay, it's
momentarily glitched.
momentary.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever it happens, Zara, you're allowed. You can just say that, we cannot hear you. Okay, so I'll just pause. Okay,
Okay. Okay, sure.
thank you so much, and I apologize. I sincerely apologize for this, mishaps happening. It's very late at night, night in my time. That's why I'm very worried that why the internet is not working properly, whereas it's very late. But anyway, so what we were talking about, digital mirroring triggers comparison bias, where internal reality is compared to the curated highlights. What are curated highlights? Curated highlights are social media. Curated highlights are friends. We meet people, we say, oh, wow, they have this. We start comparing ourselves with that. And we say, oh, she has it. I am doing the same work. This is one of the question I always get, that, okay, you got lucky. We are stuck in our country. We stuck in our own society, but you got lucky because you went over there. So you start reflecting the other person's success or whatever they are better with. You start comparing with yourself. So that is a digital mirroring, what I'm talking about. And more specifically, digitally, if I'll talk about, is the social media influence, the TikToks, the Facebook, the Instagram, the reels which are happening, on our one click, we are seeing. So that's one. This is every day we get messed up with. Urgency illusion triggers the amygdala to treat every notification as a predator, creating artificial panic. So many emails are coming in my inbox. What do I do? We are thinking that, oh, this is important. Every email is important. Maybe there's only one email and people are replying to it, and we suddenly start seeing notification pop, 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 and then we are like, oh my God, there's so much I'm missing out. I need to be there. That's urgency illusion. What does it do? It creates catastrophe. What is that? Exploits the negativity bias, trapping the brain in a loop of existential dread. Oh my God, that's what I said. Emails are coming. My boss is giving me, sending emails at 12 o'clock, and we are like, no, we need to attend it because there must be some urgency, some problem is happening. So these are the little things in our daily basis we are doing, which I want you guys to be aware of it, because we need to live in the moment. When we leave office, try to discipline yourself. And I understand it's not possible. Some of the time, literally, it's not possible. When I have cases like, you know, um, some child protection case, some suicidal attempt case, it's for me to just put my phone down. Even right now, also, I'm on call on 2 cases. The point is that still try to stay in the moment. See what you can manage, what you can save. Okay, so these are the 3 areas which I think I should mention in my presentation, so you guys can see the social media, the triggers of the emails. Somebody is coming to our house beautifully dressed up, and we're like, oh my God, she also working in the same company, and why is she dressed up every day so good, and I do not have money? Does she has better salary than me? There's a just cognitive bias. We are always stuck in that loop. Maybe it's not like that. Maybe it is not like, maybe she's just wasting money on her clothes. Maybe he has different priorities in life. We can see it. Thank you, Akash. And that's what all it's in the daily basis we are doing this. So stop that loop. This is an invisible loop, but just be aware of it. This is what all CMBT also teaches us, cognitive mindfulness behavioral therapy, that we stay in the moment. And since 2014 to 2024, look at the decline. Look at how bar is going up, how much it has been raised when digital stimuli versus the human bandwidth in the last 10 years. It is so high. It tells us it has even moved from this middle line of it has even surpassed that so far. So that's what all I want you to be aware of. It's a very minor thing, but very important thing that we need to work on, we need to focus on. And the areas of life which get damaged by this loop, what are those things which I just explained in some of the examples already? Self-worth. We are always attaching our self-worth. So in somebody Facebook something, oh, they are having a good fun. Am I Sister Inayat? Can you please mute your call and mute your mic? Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. So what we were talking about, self-worth. Then we are talking relationships, about physical health. We are talking about career focus. Most important, which is affected by this comparison, by this stuck in that loop, is what? Self-worth. We think, oh, I passed from the same university. She has gone there. What did I do wrong? No, you didn't do wrong. Whatever the faith you believe in, there is a plan for every world. For all these billions of people living in the world, they all have the individual, and everybody is falling. There's nothing to do that attach your self-worth by looking at someone. Maybe you can use it if you are smart enough. Use positive. I saw myself into the level, whatever I am at my career. I have always been, okay, if somebody is doing better, I would just see how can I reach there rather than I say, oh, that person has a something. I do not have this. So self-worth is attached with that. It also affects on our relationships. We start, oh, she's very good with him, or he's very good with him, or my boss likes him more, and all of this loop, because you have this thought that, oh, time when we were coming out of the meeting, boss him, me, and maybe that's why he's, good friends with him. So there's always, we are consecutively in this loop inside, doing this analysis. What is the first thing with this whole stress caused us are physical pains. You will see people unnecessary anxiety, stress, they have pain over here on their shoulders. You will see a lot of people who have anxiety. There's another very, which is upper side of your abdominal. That is very much triggered when you are, overly sensitive about everything. Career focus is little less, but yes, it is there. Since we leave that after a certain time, so it is a lot of an impact on us. So what we need to do, internalizing negative thoughts as absolute fact, the driver of self-worth erosion, which means whenever we see something and we start applying it in our life, it becomes a self-worth erosion, which means it starts breaking down. That's what erosion I meant over here. So then in the next slide, what I want to do, from here onwards, I will give you strategic ways how you can look into it. Strategic calm is not the absence of difficulty. I love this part. I love this quote. Strategic calm is not the absence of difficulty, but the presence of perspective. And I want to give you 3 seconds to actually read this and let's sink in that what does this statement actually says. So if I am in a problem at my work and I am able to handle my problems very well, it's not that I don't have problems. It's just like I'm very resilient. I always bring a perspective to look at my problems. I will never give up then how to get this done. And because I believe that if I'm in a situation and one door is closed on me, then definitely there are some other doors is open. There's somebody crevices under the door. Maybe I need to leave because right now maybe I'm not ready. Open that particular door. It's like a game. You clear the game, only then you go to the next level. And every time you're making efforts and every time you're failing in completing the task, you never go to the next level. So rather I can say that this is a hard game. This is something not what I enjoy, and I leave it. But if I'm resilient, I'm a hard worker, and I really like this game, I will make efforts and I will improve myself. Only then I'll go to the next level. So problems, everybody has. Don't think that I don't have a problem, but it's the commitment. I show up and I don't give up. So it's a perspective I see. I don't see at all. This is one of my biggest success formula. I never see anything negative coming towards me as the negative. There's something I need to learn from. Even if a person has done something wrong to me, and I said there is something because that person is showing his character to me. That's his thing. But why did I get entangled? That's my perspective I need to see. So there are two things what I normally tell my as well. You must have, if people are from psychological backgrounds, a very common technique, and it's EMBT, very important technique. They talk about it. Grounding, sensory grounding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What happens in there? Don't think the problems are just here. The problem is outside. We human bodies are made that it goes in a circle. It goes in a process. So once you see something, your mind perceives it. Your mouth is moving. Your hands are, in action, and then you are doing an activity. Right now, I am presenting. So some thoughts are coming here. The intention was I'm going to present this webinar. Thoughts are coming here. I prepared myself with this GPT, with this presentation, and then I am my hands, my attention, everything is in this moment. So whenever you find yourself, suppose it's a board meeting and you are sitting. Whenever I sit with the executive, this is what I do, one of the very important thing. And when the moment I see, that guy is just like sitting there and the pen is just going like this. And I know that guy is not listening to me. And I say, everybody will do this 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And everybody like, attention, what is going on? So identify 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, 1 you can taste. My meetings are always having some, unfortunately, we sitting in a place where cannot have this anything liberty of that. But anytime you find yourself in a space, everything my mind keeps wandering. My mind keeps creating a diversion, and I'm not being focused. Take a first break. Get up, go, and that's why it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That you get up, you see something, 5 things around, and a laptop, a camera, something else, things like that. Then you try, 4 things you can touch, because what is happening? There are receptors here. The fingerprint, we always talk about it. So we have a unique neural patterns over here as well. So that's what we need to touch. So it will bring us what touch does, because it gives us the energy. If this is another area of science, energy flows are there. So when you touch, you feel cold or hot or moderate level of hot or different thing. Your mind is engaged to different 3 things. The person actually talking right now, I'm talking to you guys. Maybe at this time something else is happening, something else is also there, or there is a car passing by. So you're bringing all your senses from all the directions to one place, and that breaks your rumination. That you stop thinking about, that I am cognitive bias has been, stopped. So once you get all of this, focus on your breathing. Why focus on the breathing? This is one of the 60 seconds, bring you back into the moment, and then you start focusing on your breathing. That's a beautiful way to give oxygen to your brain. Whenever somebody is saying, oh, I'm feeling anxious, I cannot do this, and I have a test, I have this, I have that. This is something you're projecting from here and making it like a big, magnifying glass. This is one of the NLP to tell them. So see yourself that this is the technique I'm going to tell you. See yourself that you are sitting in this moment. I'm scared of you. I'm having a meeting with the boss, and I am saying, oh my God, I have to have a meeting with him. He's this, he's that, he's this, he's that. And these are the perception and the thoughts that keep coming, and whatever I know of, I'm losing that. And I'm unable to speak. I see people get freeze when they are talking to some people. So what do? Use on your breathing. You will breathe from your nose, take it out from your mouth. Why? Oxygen is the most important thing that your brain should, get. And the moment it has an oxygen, the thought pattern gets break. The thought patterns are chaos. Oxygen brings the calmness in there. And you need to start thinking about yourself. That sitting in me and my boss, visualize it. The boss, this is an example, sitting in one room. Or I'm going to have this tough chat with my husband today, or tough chat with my, today. Or I'm sitting in that room, visualization techniques, these all, that you're visualizing yourself. And then you say, I'm sitting in that room, on that sofa, which room is a part of the house. House is a part of this street. This street is a part of that suburb. Is part of the city. Can you see gradually you are going up from the point, from the place you are having this meeting to the point you go, let's say, to the space level. That this is, and I'm sitting in the country, and you will see how minute this moment is. It will lose its effect on you. That's extremely important. These are very little techniques. And the second technique is SOS. Stop, observe, shift. And this is basically used in a very high complex, situations. Sometimes I do this activity as well with my level of ADHD as well, these individuals as well. It helps you to work through the storm rather than you swept away by it. So that fear thought, which is creating an anxiety, and you are all engulfed by it, you just start taking I don't know how many people has experienced surfing. You start playing on the waves with your skills. So the moment you are feeling like that, pause yourself. Whenever you are doing, pause, disengage from the trigger for just a moment, like what I said in the beginning. Feeling and the external stimuli, whatever is creating so you are telling yourself, I am feeling like this. It will suddenly make you as a third person, that it's not part of me. So disengage. Somebody is yelling at you. You just, oh, how dare he yelled at me? This is my self-dignity. This is that. But when you see it like that she's yelling or he's yelling at me, I haven't done anything. Yes, maybe I have done a mistake in a presentation, or maybe I did not deliver the presentation, maybe I skipped something they have asked. But it is just like that. He's upset because that action was not done. Or he's unnecessarily upset. I have done what he's saying. So what you are saying, you're dissing. It's not about me. It's about the event, what has happened. And these are called observations, internal data you are collecting. And then, okay, it's not about me. This is angry. And again, you are analyzing. And it might be you are right now thinking that I'm taking about almost over a minute to explain this. But when you get used to and you start practicing this, it is a second thing that you will identify that this is about me or this is not about me. So you stop, you observe where you are getting the data in, and you're analyzing it. And the third thing is you intentionally narrow focus physical breathing or for the neural anchor, which I talked to you about in the first slide or second slide of neural bridge. So what happens is when you identify it's not about me, you're focused that, okay, I can breathe, I don't need to do it. The physical problems will come, maybe your hand are sweating and you don't like it, but this is the sign of your trigger. So you are bringing your body also with your mind. Focus on your breathing. Shift your thought process towards that. So keep your questions if you have anything with you, and I will take them in the end, because this presentation is almost end now. So I hope these two activities which we just discussed, if you have any questions, I'm going to take it up very soon. But these are the two activities about it. One is SOS, and the another one, what we already talked about, the grounding technique. Okay, so this is what it is all about. So conflict resolution through presence, increase workplace productivity, and social unmanaged internal projections. I am a trauma-informed specialist as well. So there we always say, and Gabnet is one of my teachers. I was very blessed that I was taught by him. And he always says one thing, that trauma is not what happened to you. Trauma is what you do with that particular incident once it has happened with you. So it is not something what has done to me, but what I do after this thing is done on me. So it's all about, before reacting, you guys do start working on your response, because response ability you need to improve. So 70% is what we are saying, conflict and unmanaged internal projections. I know he doesn't like me, that's why I'm not going to get the promotion. This guy is not going to give his daughter's hand in my hand because he doesn't like this kind of a caste. Oh, I'm poor, that's why they did not invited me. Oh, whenever I go home, my wife acts like she doesn't like me. But just like all these thoughts are in your mind, unmanaged internal projections, and you are creating one by one. So resolution through mindful presence, which we just talked about it. So 70% of the workplace conflicts is also attributed to the internal states, what we are going inside. So this is my last slide, and now this is my question answer sessions, you guys. So you guys are going to start. I'm going to stop sharing my slides, and I'm gonna bring you guys back onto the main screen. So let me do that. So yeah, anybody who has questions, they can also raise their hand. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to start through the questions here. So can you send the slides? That's what I will, Parisa, I'm going to check with the team, please. There is a IMAHRKMI email address is already there. You guys can see over there as well. You can, there you go, Marwa. Thank you so much for answering that. Thank you so much at Alfaz. It's a beautiful, very informative webinar. Thank you, Wakas. Yes, you are going smooth. Thank you so much. Is there any? I think 10 times in each side deep breathing. It's about what the thing I know about a box technique. I don't know how many people know about this. It's a 4 seconds. You will breathe in from your nose. You hold it for 4 seconds. You take it out with the 4 seconds when you are taking it out, and that's what you call a box. And then you again breathe in. So I know about 4 seconds. Maybe my knowledge is a little less about 10 counting. So maybe if that helps with you, so sure. So Marva has repeated that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Kindly explain me shortly about monkey mind. I'm very grateful. Okay, monkey mind is this, that you're not using your mind. You are mirroring. You are taking the information as is. So I'm thinking, um, I'm not investigation why I'm feeling like that. So burnout due to the stress. Okay, alphas, we will talk about it. So Sadia, monkey mind is like um, two people in your office space, and everybody is listening to the whole presentation and everything, and suddenly you see the presenter or your boss, one person, they start talking to that person very casually, very nicely, very enthusiastically, very you feel they are connected. So rather you take this information, maybe I can go, maybe I can add value something over there. What you are saying, you're not investigating the monkey mind, which is like just seeing what is in front of it, right? They are not using their mind. So what you are saying, oh, they are maybe so close friends. Maybe this guy, I know one of the time why I'm giving you this information, and anybody from India, I apologize by mentioning this, but this is my students told me that there, even the students are doing, the professors or their trainers or instructors, if physically they're doing something, they will bring the vegetables from the market for them as well. So they will ask them to do so many different things when they are actually taking the classes or whatever the training they are getting. So rather than they ask, or yes, you can do it 1 or 2 times, but you should be, rather than saying, oh, if I also start serving this guy, maybe I also get these benefits, Rather you say, no, this is wrong. Shouldn't be done like that. This is not the right way to do it. You're not questioning it. What you're doing, whatever everybody's doing, you are following it. So I don't know, there's a very famous video was also there where the monkey is going up and the another monkey says, oh, he's going up. The another one, the two monkeys were there. One monkey goes up, the other one is taking it down. The third monkey came in. They both go two ups, and he saw that one monkey keep bringing the monkeys down. He did not think about it. He also started pulling the other monkeys down. So they don't investigate. They just see on the surface or whatever, they start following the pattern. That's what monkey minds are. And I hope it makes sense to you. Now we have the burnout due to the stress. Different things. There are some stress activities I suggest to the executives when I'm dealing with them. Those are done in Alpha. Take your question quickly. Okay, that you to your question. But I know every day we have so much information going on. We can take a burnout due to the work or due to the stresses. What is creating that stress? So professional, I say, okay, if you cannot eat every night or every day, you cannot find by work, hours are
Dr. Sanna, we're losing you.
and everybody put their mics unmute themselves, so maybe that can help. And then once you guys have a question, just unmute yourself.
All right.
Ma'am, can I have a question?
Sweetheart, can I just quickly this one, which I already have it in explaining. So burnout due to stress, one of the technique I can say, you need to first identify what is causing your burnout. is work, you need to find a solution within that. If it is about your relationship, you need to see what are the triggers are happening. Now I speak with that person, my friend, my partner, my children, and I'm getting triggered. I'm feeling stressed. Now I'm gonna walk into the house and I'm already feeling so stressed about it. So you deal with that situation very smoothly, as in like, okay, or my kids create so much noise when I go home. And my kind of a work is I need a quick nap or I need a quiet space. You deal with that, you address that concern with your wife, partner, with your households, anybody, I don't know who is there. Maybe they are your siblings. You can tell them, I need an hour only. And or I find in a house some space where I can go and I can learn one of that. If it's related to the work, you need to, again, is it my boss is creating a stress? Is it my work routine, long hours are creating my stress? So you need to actually investigate to the deepest level. So you know that I need to fix that particular thing to get out of this burnout due to the stress, because that thing is creating a stress, that stress is creating a burnout on you. So that's one. Um, who was asking me a question?
Ma'am, I'm here.
Yes, please go ahead.
Ma'am, is the concept of monkey mind similar to learning observational learning? Is the concept same?
Observation learning is a positive word. Observation learning is because we learn something. Monkey mind is basically used in more of a negative way, let's say it. That you're not investigating anything. As I said, monkeys are in one space and there's a banana thing or something is over up there, which everybody knows monkey likes bananas. So one monkey goes, the another monkey is just put that monkey down. And now this is a experiment also happened. Now eventually what scientists do, so they start seeing every monkey is now pulling the other monkey down, whosoever touches this. Earlier the first two monkeys did it because the bananas were there. Now they remove the banana, but and different monkeys were introduced into the room. What they did was, now they do not know why the other monkey is pulling the monkey down, but they saw him doing it and they start doing that as well. So you don't investigate. So monkey mind is, in my view, not observation learning. Observation learning is a positive word, which we do in internships, which we do in our fellowships, which we do maybe when we are learning something, observing something, imagining, role model. Those are the observations, as per my knowledge.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, Zara. Okay. What if the breathing activity doesn't work and you are continuously getting triggered by something? Then breathing exercise is basically to calm your nervous system at that time. What you are right now, correct me if I'm wrong here. Breathing exercise is for that particular moment that you are in and you're getting triggered or you're getting some sort of anxiety about it. Okay, so that's one. That's for the breathing. But something which is continuously giving you, like I have a lot of, when I consult universities and I have well-being clinics all around the UAE, where I sit into the schools, into the colleges, universities, and they are always anxious, or especially during the exams. The exam is a trigger, and exam is then you need a proper session, you need a proper long term. It's not kind of a quick thing I can tell you. If continuously you are getting triggered, which means there are some deep down level problems are there. Like I dealt with one patient. She had the exam anxiety, but that exam anxiety was
Dr.
to some
Sami,
extent. Yes, Zara.
we're losing you. Sorry, we're losing you.
That's okay. Is it anything better right now?
There's a bit of lag.
Okay. Is it better?
It's better. Thank you.
Thank you. So I think I should just when I get so charged up and I just start talking, and this is what happens. So this was one of the case I was telling you, but her trigger was not the exams. Her trigger was when I sat with her, we did some chemotherapy techniques with her, and her trigger was her mom, because her dad was used to tell her, oh, you are useless, you never studied, since you never studied, you will be a failure the way you are a failure right now. Because of that, she had all these impressions in her mind. So whenever the exams are coming, failure would trigger her that kind of abuse in her mind. So I had to deal with her, and I was so happy. This time her results have come. She scored 3.8 GPA. She was going in 2.4 when I met her in about 1.5 years ago. So 2 days ago she shared her results. So I was, mashallah, very happy about it. So anybody wants to ask me a question? If not, then I'll take a question is in the chat box. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this last question here, which is from Wakas. How can I handle my partner when he is angry and refuses to listen to my side, even when I'm not wrong? Any techniques? Okay. Yeah. Couple problems are very complex. Okay. First of all, whenever you see yourself in a situation of an argument with your partner, for whatever the reasons are, I want you to first see yourself that what is basically you're fighting for. So it's let's say you are telling your partner, why don't you pick up your clothes from the floor whenever you change? Why don't you pick up your shoes are always, on when you come in, you leave them on the, on the alley or on the corridor. Why you never pick up your plates, let's say. Now, these are the right things, right? This is how you should live in a house. But the problem between you two is not about plates. It's not about the shoes. It's not about, do you see a pattern over here? The pattern is you are in your mind is believing that he is not organized. And there are things when he has done, some decision makings were also done. You could have handled all of these things by your side, by your hand as well. But you are relating this, oh, he did not do that as well. So there are problems stuck because of some other decisions, but you are reflecting. Now you are looking for those cognitive bias that he's doing this. So now you are creating this perception that he is like that. So the problem basically is from somewhere else. So the techniques could be, at that point in time, let's suppose you are saying we are not going to go to vacation this time, holiday this time. And he's saying, no, we need to go to the holidays. And you're saying that we do not have the money, we do not have this, So it is not about you are right or he's right. It's about the perspective what both of you are talking about. So in a logical way, you can ask him, why do you think so we need to go? Right? And then he will say, because we did not go for a longest hour, whatever the reasons are. And then you also put up your reasons as well. So it's not about the fight, that the issue you are discussing. It's about that he is seeing, or you are seeing, that he's never listens to me. He is seeing she is the one who always ruins the plan. So they are both two people are seeing the same situation but having a different feeling. You get my point? So what you need to do is, it's not about me. It's not about him. It's about the topic we are fighting for. Even you have 10,000 topics to talk about. It's not about who is going to do the dishes. It's not about who is going to pick up the kids. It's not about that he did not meet my family. It's about something else, that this is what I feel, this is what you feel. And when you do this, you made me feel like that. And if there is a reasonable guy, he's going to talk about this, that no, I'm not trying to make you feel like that. Instead, you are creating this feeling in me that I am nothing and you are not following my orders. And a lot of people now bring in their religion perspective or different things in that. So as I said, it's a very complex thing. And my partner, when he's angry, and then you already said when he's angry, so you already defined the thing. that he's angry because of that he's doing. Otherwise, maybe he's not like that. He's a different person. I lost your question. He's angry and refuses to. So anger is the issue. So when anger is the issue, don't think that you should not have a conversation at that time. He's angry, leave him. Let him come back when he's okay. When you know then he is listening, because any child, any adult who is angry, if I'll give you an example, the brain at that time is thinking the other person, you might see that when a person is angry, they start shouting. They raise their voice because they are thinking just imagine that you are in a building and you are at the top floor and he's standing at the ground floor. This is how our mind think that this person is not understanding my point, and they start raising. This exactly the same brain activity happens when a person is doing yelling or shouting at the other person. So focus on that point. He's angry. So leave him at that time and you come back later. That, okay, I'm going to do it, because it's not about right now. He's not refusing because he doesn't love me. He wants to argue with me. It's about he's angry. So anger is the one which is a problem. Bakhtavar, can you hear me? Ma'am, I didn't hear you. Nasir Abbas, thank you. I didn't hear your answer. Kindly tell me, what should I do if the breathing activity doesn't work? Because when something has happened and I start to control myself, is continuously pinch me like I have to get furious. Why am I not? Bakhtavar, then we need to see what is the trend of you being all the time, anything is happening, breathing is not working. Because as I said, breathing is for that moment only. So you are getting furious because somebody did not listen to you. And now you are saying, no, I am going to breathe right now because I don't need to react like this. So this is not what I'm talking about. The panic has created, and you know that you are upset. Why? Because somebody did not listen to you. So physically, what you are feeling physically, my palms are very sweaty. I'm turning red. Right? So the techniques, if the breathing is not going to work at that time, because now you are feeling angry, you're not feeling anxious, you are not feeling I'm going to fail, or no, you are saying that I feel like furious. The word you are using is an expression of an anger. For that, I would suggest there's you're Bakhtavar Nabi, so I'm assuming you are from the Muslim faith. And if you are, what does it say? You should go and drink some water. What does water say? When internally the heat is generating, your brain is saying all the functions, you stop. Your heart needs more energy. Pump it, pump it, pump it. When it's pumping, your body is, though there is no situation of a chaos, but the situation is creating, you are angry, so your heart is pumping fast, you are feeling hot, you are feeling sweaty. All of that time, first thing you need to do physiologically, you need to bring something cold, something opposite, which cool your system. Car you drive, when it gets heated up, we put water in it, we put coolant in it. So go for it for water, but that is very situational based. There are different techniques, we can talk about it. 10,000 techniques are there. One of them, you drink water. If you are sitting, just start walking, because your hormones are raging right now. It's a physiological thing. So once you see physically your anger, physically your sadness on you, you need to do some physical act on that, depending upon what you are feeling. So hotness, I would say go drink some water. I feel like crying. I would ask you to go out and look as far as you can. Try to focus as far as you can. Okay? Let's suppose you say, oh, it's nighttime. Where do I focus? I can't see anything. Then I would suggest take off your sleepers, start walking onto the floor. Okay? Then what else you can do? Stand in front of a window. Anything which cools your mind. So first is you identify furious. Okay, this is how you will do it. My partner gets very angry, yells at me, and give me the silent treatment for up to 7 days. This is with all the apologies, with all the men who are attending this session. This is very common problem I see. Okay. When you get into a relationship, remember this, that one partner is coming from a different perspective, different upbringing altogether, and the other partner is coming from a different angle, different perspective, different upbringing. Even if it's your love marriage, even if it's your like love live-in relationship, even if it's that, you both are coming from a different thing. So initial time, there are relationship stages, by the way. So initially is a honeymoon period when you are saying, yes, darling, right? Whatever you say, I also like this curry. Maybe inside you are like hating it. Why? Why does he even like this such a spicy food? But no, I like it. And you're like physically, you are seeing you're crying, you're sweaty and all that. But you would not say, the baby should not feel bad. Similarly with the girls as well. So what happens is stay true. And when he is giving you a silent treatment, which means your relationship lacks boundaries. So he is not emotionally regulated. He is trying to avoid the situation. You need to see what you can do. And it also depends how long your relationship is. So if I give you any advice, it is a random advice. But in a relationship, there are so many complexities. And this not talking thing, it's very common. What you need to talk about it, don't think he needs to reply to me now. Who are you? Are you a princess? Are you a prime minister that he should do it? He's also a human being. Treat him like that. You don't like about him, you wait. If he comes back after 7 days and he says, okay, can I have this? Yes, we can do that. But can I will give you this, then I would like to have a chat with you. Whenever you get upset and you're not talking for 7 days, it's not healthy. Don't say, I don't like it. This is not this is not that. Just say it's not healthy, because we all know what are the parameters of having a healthy relationship. Don't make it a personal deal. Okay, so this is how you need to do it. So talk to her that, that why is she doing this? Women feels when they don't talk, women feels that they are, my partner is not understanding me at all. So even if I make efforts, it's not going to help. What I would recommend you, it's very rare, by the way, that women act like that. Now I read it says Wakas. So if Wakas is talking about a woman, that his wife, it's very rare a woman is doing that. It's mostly the men I hear that they do it. But in either of the case, what you need to do is observe the behavior. Stop the pattern over here. Identify what is it, the goal which you both are trying to achieve over here. What is she trying to achieve by not talking to you? What is he trying to achieve not talking to me? Is he avoiding the topic? Because I'm going to come back after 7 days as well, sweetheart, whether you like it or not. I'm going to come back. So it's not like that I'm going to let you go, even if it's like 3 months. So I'm going to stand over there, and especially women never forgets that. So what you need to do, try to see what is the objective of that. And then you make them learn. A lot of men has a lot of responsibilities on them. Especially this is for my female, attendees over here. Men has a lot of responsibilities on them. And they are at the same time not been trained, not been asked, like, for girls, you would say, oh, start cooking, they are naturally very empathetic. They are very compassionate. This is their part of their personality. They can handle problem. But there is nothing like, even in the houses, that either men's are told, oh, do this, you need to do this manly thing, and you need to do this. And every time you're telling them, oh, you cannot cry because this is not right. All of those things, very societal projections are been given to them. So their emotions, nobody talks about them. But when they married, when they are with the partner, they expect something like this, that this person is going to do it. When they experience the same kind of a thing from them, then they start closing themselves inside. What we need to do, as I said, in a relationship, fights will happen. Forget about this, fights will not happen. The best fights are very healthy, by the way. How you get back together, those are the norms and the behaviors and the boundaries you need to fix. So set some boundaries, see after 7 days when she comes in or he comes in, what was he trying to do? Is this what he really wants? Then when the problem comes in, he shuts himself down. Is this how he wants to proceed further as well? Because if it does, I don't feel okay with it. And how about now you are okay? I take another 7 days for you to get back. Is this a good loop we are in? Make them understand, make them talk. And especially when you're talking with the men, don't talk and that you want a black and white solutions here. Don't talk like that. I don't see many conversation go into a right direction, to be honest. um, it is different. Every relationship is very unique dynamic. So yeah, that is it. Anything else, if you guys have anything I can ask, you can unopen your mouth. We can, oh sorry, Mike. My apologies if today my internet connection was very weird. I have no ideas. As I said, it's 12 a.m. with me, but still nobody's using internet, and why it was not working, my apologies. If no question is coming, so let's close in the next 1 minute. I have 12:19 right now with me. 12:20, I'm going to close this. Thank you very much for all of you for being so patient, for helping me out to run this, being a wonderful audience, bearing my internet connection. So thank you so much. We are going to run, IMAHRKMI is going to run regular sessions. So I'll leave it to Zara now. Zara has something to say. Sorry, Zara, I took everything from you. Just go ahead now, you start.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sana. This was a very intellectual and very inspiring and very fulfilling
Thank
webinar.
you.
And I think you did an amazing job.
Thank you
I
so much,
had
sweetheart.
the best time listening to you.
Thank you so
Your
much.
thoughts
Thank you.
and insights and practical explanations have really helped simplify complex psychological and behavioral concepts, and in a way that is both understandable and practically applicable to everyday life.
Thank you so much.
And we really appreciate the discussion and the perspective you've shared on self mastery and personal awareness and importance of intentional growth.
Thank you.
In addition, I would also like to thank IMAHRKMI and Bani Consultants for making this event possible as a collaborative effort. We are excited to continue bringing more and insightful and meaningful learning opportunities your way in the future. In line with this commitment, I would like to inform everybody that Dr. Nabira Khan, a Canadian based psychiatrist, will be joining us on the 6th of June 2026 to share her valuable insights on a new and engaging topic, and we look forward to your participation then. Once again, Dr. Sana, thank you so much for this presentation
My,
and for
my
taking the
pleasure.
time out from your demanding schedule. I would like to thank Dr. Inayat and Ms. Marva. We acknowledge and really appreciate your contributions in making these events possible. And thank you to our respected guests, Dr. Khadija, Dr. David, Dr. Wilson, Dr. Iram, Dr. Hina, Dr. Rabia, and to each and every participant for being part of today's webinar. Wishing you all a wonderful day and evening ahead. Thank you and take care. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you.
This is IMAHRKMI, and you're watching Inside Health Matters Live, where we explore the foundations of premarital counseling and the art of managing stress to build healthier, stronger relationships. Because the right understanding can change everything.
When your heart is weak and tired, and your soul feels uninspired, when love turns into silent pain, and trust is lost in heavy rain, we stand with you, you're not alone. We guide your heart back home. We listen, we care, we heal with truth we share. We are here for you to help your heart break through. Love can rise again, even after all the pain. With guidance, faith, and truth, we'll find the way for you. Hope will pull you through. We are here for you. At IMAHRKMI we understand every wound, every broken hand. We see the tears that never show. We help your inner strength to grow. Online we stand by your side with healing, care, and guide. We are here for you to help your heart break through. Love can rise again, even after all the pain. With guidance, faith, and truth, we'll find the way for you. Hope will pull you through. We are here for you. Relationship struggles, emotional pain, broken trust, silence and love. You don't have to fight alone. IMAHRKMI is here. Professional online therapy, relationship and couple healing. Hope begins here. We are here for you to help your heart break through. Hand in hand we'll stay. We will guide your way. No more fear tonight. You will find the light. IMAHRKMI with you. We are here for you. IMAHRKMI, healing hearts, rebuilding lives.
Welcome to the International Medical Association for Holistic Research, Knowledge and Medical Innovation, IMAHRKMI, an international platform dedicated to advancing medical education, mental health awareness, relationship science, and professional clinical training across the world.
Welcome to IMAHRKMI, the global platform connecting patients with top specialists from around the world.
Our team includes PhD psychiatrists, psychologists, sexologists, orthopedics, gynecologists, and surgeons providing expert care online.
Join interactive online workshops, short courses, and webinars guided by senior international doctors.
Collaborate with doctors from the United States, Germany, Australia, UK, Pakistan, and India. Become a member of IMAHRKMI, work with senior doctors internationally, and make your name in global healthcare. Gain experience consulting with international patients and expand your professional skills.
Earn an American certificate recognizing your expertise and professional growth.
Learn from senior international doctors, enhancing your skills in real-world online consultations. We are expanding our global team. Join us and collaborate with specialists worldwide. New platform is excellent. Agreed. Gain practical experience in patient consultations, workshops, webinars, and short courses. Our platform empowers female healthcare professionals to achieve excellence globally.
Connect with doctors worldwide and collaborate on international cases. Work with senior international doctors and be recognized globally for your contributions.
Membership gives you access to exclusive workshops, patient consultations, and mentoring opportunities.
Build your reputation, expand your skills, and earn competitively while working internationally.
Collaborate directly with PhD psychiatrists, psychologists, sexologists, orthopedics, gynecologists, and surgeons globally.
Enhance your knowledge through IMAHRKMI's short courses and webinars designed for professional growth.
Take advantage of this unique opportunity to work globally, gain international experience, and earn an American certificate. Join IMAHRK today, work with senior international doctors, grow professionally, and make your mark in global healthcare. IMAHRKMI, advancing knowledge, empowering professionals, serving patients worldwide. Become a member and start your international journey today. Welcome to IMAHRKMI, where new psychologists and students learn complete professional online workshop skills from senior experts. In our training program, students learn how to host professional online workshops step by step. You will learn back-end operations, workshop setup, and complete technical management. We teach how to manage speakers, participants, and live sessions professionally. Our course includes full IT training required to run online workshops smoothly. Students also learn graphic designing using Adobe Photoshop for workshop posters and presentations. We train students in Filmora video editing to prepare professional workshop recordings. You will learn how to record online events and edit them professionally. Our senior trainers are experts in their fields and guide students step by step.
This course is specially designed for new psychologists and students. Students gain real practical experience during training.
You will learn how to host webinars and online workshops professionally. Our training prepares you for real international level work.
After completion, students receive an American certificate from IMAHRKMI.
This certificate helps students build their career professionally.
You will be able to work in online workshops, webinars, and courses.
We are building an international team and inviting new students to join us.
Join our training program and become part of professional international workshops. Learn skills, gain experience, and build your professional future.
IMAHRKMI online workshop training. Learn, practice, grow, become professional. Welcome to IMAHRKMI, the Global psychologists. Our team serves patients internationally.
Our team includes PhD psychiatrists, licensed psychologists, sexologists, orthopedists online from multiple countries. Short courses and webinars giving professionals a platform to learn and grow from senior international experts. Join doctors from the United States, Germany, Australia, UK, Pakistan, and India, and collaborate on patient care across borders. Become a member of IMAHRKMI, work with international senior doctors, and make your name in global healthcare.
Gain experience working with international patients, expanding your skills while making a real impact.
Earn an American certificate recognizing your expertise and professional growth in global healthcare. Learn from senior international doctors and mentors, enhancing your skills in real-world scenarios.
We are expanding our team globally. Join us and collaborate with specialists worldwide while advancing your career.
Gain practical experience in patient consultations, workshops, webinars, and short courses preparing you for international practice.
Our platform is supportive and inclusive, empowering female healthcare professionals to achieve excellence globally.
Connect with doctors from across the world, expand your professional network, and collaborate on international cases. IMAHRK gives you the chance to be recognized globally, working with senior international doctors and making an impact in patient care. By becoming a member, you access exclusive workshops, patient consultations, and mentoring opportunities from world-class doctors.
Build your reputation, expand your skills, and earn competitively while collaborating on international patient care.
Work directly with PhD psychiatrists, sexologists,
Psychologists, orthopedics from around the globe.
Enhance your knowledge with IMAHRKMI's short courses and webinars designed for professional development. Join IMAHRKMI today. Work with senior international doctors, grow professionally, and make your mark in global healthcare. IMAHRK, advancing knowledge, empowering patients worldwide. Become a member and start your international journey today.
Feeling overwhelmed, stressed, or unheard? What if you could talk to certified mental health experts, live from the comfort of your home? IMAHRKMI New York proudly brings you a free weekly mental health session. Every Friday, 2 full hours, with senior psychiatrists and psychologists. Join live on Google Meet, ask your questions, and get real guidance. No judgment, just support, understanding, and professional care. Led by experienced, internationally trained mental health specialists. Whether it's anxiety, stress, relationships, or personal struggles. You are not alone. Help is just one conversation away. Join us this Friday and take the first step toward a healthier mind. IMAHRKMI, connecting minds, healing lives.